Hey, it's Aaron, and we're going to do something today that is not different. Funny enough, it's exactly what I usually like to do. I found something earlier in the news, and I want to talk about it today. And it's unfortunate, but it's been a few days since this scandal actually broke. I've been really busy with making videos and that sort of thing, so I didn't have time to cover it on the day. But whatever, we'll cover it here today because I still think that it's interesting, and I still think that it's very relevant considering the Canadian elections haven't happened yet. So, obviously, as everybody all across the entire world probably knows by now, Justin Trudeau has involved himself in another scandal. This one happens to be that he painted himself up to look like a black person. He used blackface. Not just once, not just twice, but thrice. He did it 3 fucking times. And we're going to talk about that. I'm going to explain exactly what happened. I'm going to give you my opinion on it, and then at the end, we can all hopefully look at all of our politicians collectively and decide that they are no longer necessary and we can just get rid of the whole lot of them. So basically, way back in 2001, basically another time period, Justin Trudeau was caught doing blackface. I believe in this specific instance, he dressed himself up like Aladdin and painted his face extremely black, extremely dark. And this is one of, like I said, 3 other cases where he's done this in the past. This is just the most recent one. In this specific instance, there are pictures of him where it looks like he's grabbing onto girls' necks as he's taking photos, really weird stuff. Another picture where he's got 2 Indian men on either side of him who have turbans on while he's standing in the middle holding on to them while wearing literally the most offensive thing that I've ever seen a politician do, like basically ever. He was dressed up like Aladdin, but it looked like he was a villain from an Indiana Jones movie. I thought he was going to crack open a monkey skull or something like that. And the thing about it is that the face paint was so dark. It was so dark. Now, this is a black and white photo, so everything looks pretty dark, but this specific oh man, it was so dark, and it felt more offensive the darker it was. I'm not sure if that's actually a thing. I bet it probably is, because it feels like the darker you get, the worse that it is. And when you get to shoe polish black, like he basically had his face minstrel black, yeah, you've kind of crossed a line there. You might as well walk yourself directly into the fucking ocean at that point, because really, after that, there is no returning. There is no coming back from that. You are pretty much over, son. So this was really gross. It was really bad, and it made me laugh pretty hard because I, as many of you know, just hate Trudeau. I think that he's a terrible, horrible politician, and he just has nothing more than platitudes, doesn't say anything, doesn't do anything. But in this case, since he was getting caught in a scandal, he decided that he was going to do something. And of course, that was punish all of us legal gun owners by telling us that during his next term, when he gets back into power, if he wins this election, he's going to put an all-out assault rifle, he's going to put out an all-out assault rifle ban, as well as a handgun ban. So because Trudeau got caught in a scandal, all of us that are legal gun owners are now going to have to suffer. And if you are a socialist or an anarchist or a person like me, when you hear something like that, it really makes you want to have nothing to do with Trudeau whatsoever. Already, we can see that he is, well, basically a closet racist. You don't do that sort of thing unless you already have those sort of ideas in your head, those mentalities in your head that sort of a thing is acceptable. Clearly it's not. For the past 45 years, that's never been acceptable. Even Don Lemon has said the same thing. But, yeah, like I said, this is completely unacceptable. And for socialists, anarchists, communists like myself, we look at this and we think there is no redeeming quality to Trudeau now. He's clearly a racist. He's not doing anything to help the people. And he is instituting bans that are taking away people's legal property. So it's absolutely a terrible situation to be in, because now we're stuck with this dichotomy between Justin Trudeau, who has all of these massive problems, these massive gaffes, and Andrew Scheer, who is sort of like just a regular conservative politician. For those of you in the United States, you probably don't know who that is. He's kind of like our version of Trump, but he's not really like Trump. He's just your bog standard, run-of-the-mill conservative politician that's following the trend that everybody else is following right now. So it's a mix between, so either we get to choose between him, Mannequin Boy, or Justin Trudeau, who just can't stop doing shit like this. Honestly, I think Justin Trudeau just loves dressing in little costumes. I think that's the main part about this. He just loves putting on little outfits and going and prancing around and making himself look like a fucking fool. Absolutely unbelievable. Alright, that's my show. My name is Aaron. If you do get a chance, please check me out on Patreon. Every dollar does help fund this show, and thanks for watching.